Welcome to Game Marker Basketball. Today we're going to focus on jump stops. We're going to look at what they are, when to use them, and then what the benefits are for using them. So let's get started. So first we'll explain what a jump stop is. Now a jump stop is any time that you are dribbling the ball and you get to a stop by leaving your feet and landing on 2 feet at the same time to be on balance. So it might look like this, right? Boom, landing on 2 at the same time on that pickup. Now just a couple of details. So on that live dribble, as you leave your feet, you don't want to put the other hand on the ball and pick it up, because then once you leave, you got to make a decision, shoot, pass before you land. So we want to keep that pickup until you land. So you're picking it up, landing on 2, you're on balance. Now some of the benefits to performing a jump stop, whether in the open floor or attacking the basket, is you are on balance, you're under control, really helpful against contact, right? If there's a physical defender or multiple defenders on you on a given time, you're under control, you can handle being pushed and forced into a different direction and combat that a little bit. And the next benefit for it is also it slows down your decision making, right? So again, I mentioned if I pick that ball up as I leave the floor, all of a sudden I have to pass or shoot in a split second before I land. Okay? This allows you to land, and now ultimately you have kind of 3-4 seconds to make that decision, whether it's a kick out, whether it's to shoot it, whatever the case might be. The last benefit is every time that you land on 2 feet at the same time, pivots are really, really important, and you can pivot with either foot. So you haven't limited yourself to just the right foot or just the left foot, right? I can pivot on this one, or on that land I can pivot on my left foot, right? So it gives you options, again, whether you're kind of out in the open floor, or we'll talk about some finishes near the basket as well. Now, when to use it. So we'll kind of talk about kind of 3 different times. Ultimately, you can use it anytime that you are dribbling the basketball to get yourself stopped under control. So a few examples might be, right, kind of a dribble handoff scenario. So I have a teammate up at the top of the key. I might be driving at him. I can stop with that jump stop and get into that handoff. It allows me to be more under control, kind of set that screen with the handoff, and it benefits both you and your team to avoid kind of some offensive fouls and to create an advantage for your teammate. It might also be, right, you're looking to drive to the basket, and you're attacking that defender, and they cut you off kind of early. All of a sudden I can stop. I may be in traffic, there might be help defenders here. I can stop, pick that up in that jump stop, again, handoff, pass. I can still pivot and find a teammate that's open. Now, the last one that we'll talk about is kind of a downhill drive. So I'm able to get by my defender, and there might be secondary defenders as well. Now I'm able to get to that jump stop and play off 2 feet around the basket. And we'll talk about kind of pivots, different finishes that you can utilize. So those are some times when to use it. Now we'll talk about, what are some of those finishes that you can use to be effective off that jump stop. So again, if I get downhill, right, I get to that jump stop, best thing that it offers you is balance, control against contact for a power finish, right? So off 2, I can go up and finish around the rim. Another thing that it really allows you to do, we talked about pivots before, so if I attack, I can get downhill, now all of a sudden I have both feet to play with, right? And so now I can go shot fake, kind of step through off either foot. I can kind of reverse pivot, kind of buy time to find that opening. And also, right, it might be a front pivot, might pass fake out. I can go all the way around. I have a lot of different options when you get into the lane on that jump stop. So there's a lot of different ways to get into a jump stop, but it can be really, really effective for you and your team, helping with decision making, helping you be a more effective player out on the court. Thanks for watching.